same way with 3 interceptions in that game.
Let's see what happens this way.
2nd and 10.
I think this ain't gonna be good.
They go down
Nope,
again.
he is outside.
And that play going absolutely nowhere.
Can't go that
belted
side.
Before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Tua sets up to pass it. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or 2 shy. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Cardinals at 0-7, winless to start the year. And they come in wondering what on earth is going on here.
And, Brandon, I reflect back to one time we had one of those deep philosophical talks about getting up every day and going to work and the whole deal.
The pressure gets there.
You giving up the gym, dog? Don't do that.
Jones, the
okay, I'm getting on this Sunday. Wifey joined up to LA Fitness. I'm back, baby.
Totally shut down by the defense. So he kept going backwards.
Yes, sir. I need that. I'm down at 280 now. Trying to get there. Woo.
Need something from deep in the bag at tricks
what we got,
here.
what we
After
got?
1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to launch it for Washington. Oh, wide open, complete.
Got him.
Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Jake Moody now for the point after. And his kick is no good.
I forgot his double tap.
An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
I'm supposed to go for 2 anyway. My shit.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback.
Let's play ball, baby. Let's go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's to the sideline and incomplete. When you look at this defense, they come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it, because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball, don't get things done early.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that it'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
This now a 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Working the, and it's a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine, because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice,
Oh my God.
What they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing
Yep, your little 4-time, 2-time rep, 4 hours.
Now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
A give to Elliott running left.
Oh, come on, Saturday, I need to pick up that block.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Tua going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense.
There you go, my dude.
Getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time.
What up, yo?
Have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature.
Nothing.
Get hurt.
Play action. Now it's Tua. And the Dolphins rush gets home.
That was bad.
Tua
looked like he hurt. Get your ass up.
6 now for him on the year. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep is Tutu Atwell. And it's taken in at the 9. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
He's a low-talking dude.
For their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it.
Yep, got him.
Incompletion.
Open man here is Benson. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. 95 yards. And the Dolphins strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. He got 29 yards that time. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory down at the 31. On the counter, Elliott to the 27-yard line. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second and 6. A handoff left, Elliott. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Elliott. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And it'll be intercepted. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
I got lucky.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Now a 2nd and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Channing Tindall. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. And that now 2 interceptions thrown in this second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Waddle's first catch, good for a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Throw caught by Achane. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Back to throw again. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, 33 yards. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together.
And Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Now he's free at the 35. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued. Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 5. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game. He has, percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them. I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage. Could be in for a long ball. And got his man complete. A huge play there for Arizona. 52 yards. So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for. 18 more yards there and another first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that was so far in front, he couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play. Looking to pass. Tua. This is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. The Cardinal offense not going anywhere. They'll stay out and go for two. They'll send one of those two tight ends in motion. They'll let Elliott try and run it in.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Already enjoying a two-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Benson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This 2nd and 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Benson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open net is Atwell, complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Ladd McConkey as time expires in the first half. And the Dolphins will extend their lead on the final play of the half. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the third quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the second half.
So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman and REA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know the perfection catches in a lot of ways. They had to run what they saw in that first half.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll dump this off to Achane. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tutu Atwell, 74 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. He'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Open man here is Benson. Shreds the tackle, and he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A run straight ahead with Achane. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Again, it's Achane. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Out of the gun, here's a give to right. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Toss left to Elliott. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And that will be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Channing Tindall. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run, Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. One more time with Achane. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 108 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Again, it's Elliott. A strong running. And the Cardinals are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. His pass caught at the 4. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Achane. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Here's Bradley Pinion now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's Tua. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so.